From the north side of the San Francisco Bay to Singapore, welcome to UrbanX Real Talk Fitness Radio with your host, business owner, lecturer, author, master trainer, Tiaja. With over 30 years of experience in the health and fitness industry, he will challenge the fitness between your ears. So prepare your mind, body, and soul for the revolution of self-care, the evolution of fit, with real talk about real people, real health, real fitness, and the real deal behind our present illness culture. Real talk every time, all the time. Get weekly insights on how to shift your thinking, emoting, eating, training, hydrating, goal setting, and resting for you, the everyday athlete. You can cheat your fitness, but you can't steal your health flow. It's Tuesday, 9 a.m. Let's flow.
Welcome to UrbanX Real Talk Fitness Radio, where we challenge the fitness between your ears. I'm your host, Tiaja. You know, modern science tells us that we share a common genetic ancestry with other animals. In some cases, nearly 98.7% of our DNA is similar. Now, I find it mildly amusing, if not completely upsetting then, that human populations would argue so stringently about nearly imperceptible differences between them. Again, the proportion of human genetic variation due to differences in population is modest at best. Notwithstanding, individuals from different populations can be genetically more similar than individuals from the same population. Here's what the computer scientist Gene Myers, who actually put together the genome map, stated in an interview. We don't understand ourselves yet. There's still a metaphysical, magical element to us. He went on to say, what really astounds me is that the architecture of life, that the system is extremely complex and it's like it was designed. That's interesting. So if every human being possesses every human trait, then why are some people seemingly more gifted and talented than others? Is it our environment that determines such things, or could it be certain genes being switched on and off? How much control, if any, do we have over which talents and gifts we can claim as ours? And can our gifts and talents be further developed into the area of greatness versus those that seem far beyond our reach, like possessing a 45-inch vertical or writing a new computer language? No matter how hard you wish, meditate or pray to be smarter, thinner, or more talented, you will ultimately have to make a decision. But what we often do is block our inner voice of inspiration with negative self-talk or drown it out altogether with negative thoughts. And once that happens, we lose confidence in our ability to make the right decision, and subsequently we feel disconnected from life itself. But you have always felt the urge to be a writer, or an actor, or a dancer, or a singer. You have always known you wanted to be a doctor, or a lawyer, or engineer, but you have gaps in the building blocks of your education, and now you hate math and English. You hate reading, and you hate research. So you settle for a 9-to-5 that pays the bills, but at the end of the day, it leaves you empty and unfulfilled. Now you no longer have dreams for your life. They have vanished, like your youth. Let me reiterate my point. The same voice that told you that you could be or do anything has an agenda, but what it doesn't have is an expiration date. Oh sure, it can be drowned out by the white noise of fear and intimidation and impatience, but it has no limitations aside from the ones you impose on it. Knowing this allows you to exercise your decision muscle. Now, if I tell you to flex your arm and it feels soft and flabby to the touch, then you have one or two choices. You can either accept the state it's in, or you can decide to change its state. It's that simple. Every human being possesses the same muscle, a bicep for flexing the arm, but we both know how different an arm can look or feel from one person to the next. Likewise, every human being has similar gifts and talents. Now, I know what you're thinking, that's not true. I can't sing like Mariah Carey. And to that, I say probably not. Not many humans can. But every single one of us can sing. And guess what? If you truly wanted to be a singer, you could be. Which doesn't mean you'd sell 1 million records, but you might change trillions of cells within you that are dying from seasons of drought and doubt. See, a lot of miracles can occur within the moment you make a decision to change something, anything about yourself. In a single moment, you can turn a simple prayer into a possibility. You can turn a thought into transformation. You can change raw energy into perpetual motion, into action. What I want you to understand is that every cell in your body either resists a decision or flows with it. Doubt may enter your mind, but it never enters the university of your cells unless you initiate its curriculum. Here's a simple test. Whenever you feel stuck, I want you to notice how uneasy you feel, how difficult it is for you to retain and retrieve information, how impatient you become. Then I want you to make a life-affirming decision and then pay attention to it, how you feel thereafter. Are you ready to begin a workout regimen? Are you ready to change careers? Are you in a relationship that needs more or less of you? Now let me ask it a different way. Do you still have a book in you? Do you want to get a medical degree? Do you want to be financially independent? Believe it or not, these are the easy questions. Let me toss you some more difficult ones. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be loved? Do you want to change something about you? The fact is, you already know the answer because you've already decided. What I would like you to do is to forgive yourself and thus give yourself another chance to be awesome, to do the impossible, to dream again, and to be the best version of you, because you can't change the world if you can't change you. Dear friends, I wish above all things that you prosper just as your soul prospers. You've been listening to Urban X Real Talk Fitness Radio with your host Tiaja. Until next week, as always, walk in health and peace.